So how come she come to know there will be a rain? By observing windy and cloudy climate? She says take umbrella and go to school, because before going into this lesson we have to answer some of the questions like why do we get rains, where do the rains comes from, do all the clouds formed in the sky cause rain, why do clouds cause rain, what is the relationship between rains and clouds, why don't we all clouds cause doesn't cause rain. So for all these reasons there will be different answers, multiple answers are there. So here some of the answers. Why do we get rains? Whenever during more evaporation by the daytime, more water vapor goes to up and it mixes with some of the dust particles and forms cloud, and whenever these clouds make contact with the cool breeze, immediately it cools down and comes to earth in the form of rain. So all the clouds, they doesn't cause rain because some of the clouds they are white in color, some of them gray in color, and sometimes you may observe that clouds are moving from one place to another place. Actually rain is a common phenomenon like air water in our daily life. We'll get more rains in rainy season only. But nowadays, due to changes in the climate, monsoon season also we are not getting proper rainfall. And here, form of water. So water is available in three forms like a solid form, liquid form, and gaseous form. Here, if you see solid form, see here, take some ice cubes from your refrigerator and keep it in a bowl and observe it carefully. So here solid form of ice resemble a kind of water. After some time it changes into liquid. Actually snow also occurs naturally. Whenever these ice cubes are heated, immediately they turns into water. Liquid form of water we can see in different sources like oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, and also in the underground water. Next one, gaseous form. It is water vapor. Take some water and keep it on a stove and heat or boil the water. After some time you will see the water vapors. These water vapors are gaseous forms of the water. Actually raindrops they doesn't have any shape. Whatever the shape we are drawing, that is only imagination. And also how they are falling based on the way or based on touching of the wind direction, there will be different shapes of the raindrops vary size from 0.02 inch to 0.031 inch in diameter. See here, ice can be converted into water, water can be converted into water vapor by heating. Water vapor can be converted into water, water can be converted into ice by cooling them. So here we can say that ice to water, water to water vapor will be converted by the process of interchanging. Next topic is evaporation. So every day after washing the clothes will dry up in the sunlight. What happens in the wet clothes when you are drying in the sunlight? So when we want to dry clothes quickly, we have to keep them under a fan. So if you heat water kept in a bowl by using a stove, you may notice water vapor. In the same way, when you keep wet clothes under the sunlight, by absorbing sunlight, the water present in the wet cloth it become water vapor, and these vapors moves into the air, so that after 4 or 5 hours under the sunlight or under the fan, wet clothes convert into dry clothes. So here, umbrella actually it is not meant for first time, it is not meant for protecting from us from the rain, but it is meant for protection from the hot sun, which is used for the first time in Egypt. So here evaporation means the process of water changing into water vapor is called evaporation. We all that know that amount of heat which is absorbed by the water affects the evaporation rate also. And next one, see here, the water vapor which is entering into the air through the process of evaporation, it forms clouds in the sky. Next next one is condensation. The next term is condensation. Condensation means it is a natural phenomena in which small water droplets comes to big one to form a rain. To explain this condensation, we have one activity also. Before that, we will discuss about one example. What is that? During the winter season, early morning when you go out, when you talk, from your mouth also you will get some of the foam, or some of the fog will come. So water vapor present in the air coming out from the mouth gets cooled suddenly to form very tinny droplets. These tinny droplets concentrated in a limited area appear to be a smoke or small cloud near our mouth. See, this is the picture. See, this boy opening his mouth and there will be formation of a cloud. It resembles like a cloud. And next one, water. During the winter season, when you go to plants, they become somewhat wet and they show some of the droplets also at the margins of the leaf and the tip of the leaf. So where does this water comes from? Actually, due to so many metabolic activities inside the water droplets are coming out in the form of water vapor. It is also due to condensation only. And here there is one experiment which explains the condensation. Take some ice cubes and keep in a glass of water. You observe it after some time. There will be on the surface of the outer surface of the glass, there will be some water droplets. How is this possible? See here, ice cold water inside the glass cools its surface. So the air around the glass contain water vapor which is warmer than the surface of the glass. Due to the cold glass, air close to its surface will also become cooler. This